just in over here. Maybe we will see her. Okay, there is a lioness. Okay. Oh, she's carrying... Lou, we are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. We've got a lioness carrying a cub up on here on the left. Get your screenshots ready, everybody. Get your screenshots. She's just pulled them out of the drainage over here. Oh my word. Oh my word. I'm going to give lots of space. She's carrying it to the den. I'm just going to stop there, Owen. Can you see? Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at that. I am melting. I am melting. Okay, I'm going to turn just over here, Owen, to the spot we were before. Give me 1 second. There's another cub. Got its head out. Mum is with it, so it's probably going to be a little bit relaxed. It's possible that she's got, well, that looks like amber eyes to me. She's got 2. She's looking like the very defensive mum that she should be. Now, look underneath her, everybody. Look underneath her. Oh, don't sit there, amber eyes. Look at that. Now, look at that, everybody. That is 2. She just carried one there. And that is one that's been wondering. Look, how old is that, everybody? 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Doesn't even know which end to look for the milk. Oh, it wants to play with Mum's head. Okay, well, this is as much ground as I'm going to give. We're a good 50 yards away, so we're giving them lots of space. Look at that. My heart has just melted. Now, thank you, everybody, for your patience today in waiting with us to see this unfold. I know it's not out in the open with the most incredible views, but this is how it's going to be for now. Giving the cub, she's playing with Mum's face. Oh, there we go. Now, we saw one of these earlier, right there. That little stump that's pushed over is possibly where it's denning. But then she came from my right-hand side now. That's when I saw her carrying that cub. So, definitely 2. There might be more. Look at that. Well, my heart is about to explode. My absolute pleasure, everybody. It is a highlight for me to be able to show you these scenes. We've been anticipating new arrivals to the Nkuhuma Pride. Amber Eyes, who had cubs twice last year in the West. We are going to be very sensitive with this sighting. We're going to be very, very sensitive, and we're going to make sure, Rexon, as I said, is making sure this area is very well zoned so as to not add any pressure to these animals. And as long as Mum brings us here to them, we're allowed to come and view them. She just growled at her own cub. She's going to bring it out. Why not, Lou? Let's do it. Good afternoon and welcome to the Sabi Sands Djuma Private Game Reserve, where we are looking at the newest member of the Nkuhuma Pride. This little cub is the first time we're seeing it It is only probably 2 weeks old, maybe. Amber Eyes is the mum. We just found this lioness carrying this cub, and it was trying to suckle. It gave her mum a bit of a hiding on the head, and she got a bit grumpy. She's now brought it out into the open for the rest of the pride. If you have any questions or comments, please throw them in on the chat stream below. And stay with them. It is just getting to that time of day when we're going to have to leave due to darkness. But we've been waiting patiently for a few hours, hoping she would lead us to the cubs or reveal them to us. And here she is. Amber Eyes, you good little mother, you. Now, lions can have anywhere from 2 to 6 cubs, the average being about 2 or 3. Earlier, when we first found this lioness, she had 1 cub that was out, and then it moved away. And then we followed her as she moved off. And we followed her back now, carrying a 2nd cub in her mouth, which means that there's definitely 2. I'm not sure where the other one's gotten to, but maybe one is a little bit shyer. Well, everybody, my name is Steve, over the moon Falconbridge, and I'm joined by Owen on camera, and we are very excited to be bringing you these scenes. But one more look at this little cub. We're going to be moving out of the area shortly. There she is, just underneath Mum. Just goes to show you, it's probably her first time ever seeing a car. She's looking at her mum's tail like it's the coolest thing in the world. Oh, she's also going to learn that it's a bit of a disciplinary object as well. Look how tiny she is. So helpless. Mama, you are beautiful. And your cubs are going to grow big and strong, we hope, underneath the protection of this pride. I'm just going to keep quiet for a moment and listen to the sounds of that little cub. Incredible is this? Okay, everybody, well, thank you for jumping on board with us for this very short action broadcast. If you'd like to continue watching, Safari Live is still live for another 35-40 minutes. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again real soon. Have a beautiful night further. Going to put on the infrared, everybody. Put on the infrared for a couple more views of this little cub. I don't want to start the car right now. At least we've got all our lights off so we can watch it in the darkness without anything. We've got a few adults with us, so as soon as Amber Eyes stashes that cub, we'll move away. If I start my car now, I feel like I'll give that little cub a nightmare or a heart attack. So while everybody's relaxed, while the cub's getting used to us, we're just going to sit here and very quietly and watch how it investigates its new world. Welcome to the pride, little Umkulumpa. I'm very pleased to meet you. And feisty like your mum. Now, for me, everybody, that is the one thing. We've been keeping distance, we've been away, and she brought it out to us. She's right here in front of us, probably about 8-9 yards away. She's brought the cub out into the open. In front of the rest of the pride. And seems as if the other members have seen them already, because there hasn't been too much in the way of curiosity. But that is one of the things that we feel out here. We are so blessed. Leopards and lions will actually bring their babies out to you, and that is the beginning stages of habituation, because that cub, if we found it as a wild lion without any relaxed adults, it would be very hard to habituate, because it would keep moving away from you. But it looks at us going, what is that machine? Mum's relaxed. Okay, I'm going to eat the stick. She definitely has a little bit of something with her eye, amber eyes, but we can't look at your eye because we're way too interested in your little one. So please, everybody, #SafariLIVE, how old do you think this cub is? Let's everybody give your opinions there. This is the youngest lion cub I've ever seen in the wild. Normally I see them a little bit older than this. But this is pretty much the same sort of age as that Sausage Tree Pride cub that Brent had that mysteriously vanished. Oh, look at you. Mama, open up. There we go. You're going to learn very quickly that Mum's tail is a source of fascination. Oh, gotcha. It's too precious. So what happened there is that one sub-adult came a bit too close to the cub, and maybe the intentions looked to be a little bit more than playful, and Amber Eyes just gave it a bit of a disciplinary hearing. Marisha, you want to know if I've seen a second cub? Well, we saw a second cub when we got here hours ago, and this cub you all saw live being carried here from somewhere over to our right. So it's not the same cub. So there's at least two. But we'd have to spend more time to see, but we are going to leave in the next few minutes. As soon as I feel like that cub is a little bit more comfortable with us. We don't want it to be running away. Bushbuck alarm calling north of the dam there, around Gallagher Panloo. I'll let the radio know that. We might move out of this and go and investigate. The cub is hidden behind Mum. Provider of food and plaything. Mum is everything to me. Protector. Jungle gym. Oh, that little one's going to follow that one into the night. She's like, okay, little one, if you want to go that way, let me join you. This is very special, everybody. So the movement of this cub is going to make me think between 3 and 4 weeks, due to the fact that it's physically able to run after Mum like that. But let me know what you think. Okay, well, while this lioness moves away from us with the rest of the pride, we're going to leave them, let them do their thing. They're walking straight towards Voitela Pan. So So keep your eyes on the dam cam, because they're probably going to go straight there for a drink. And while we move out of here, go follow up on the alarm calls to the north, let's send you back over to Lauren down by Chitwa.